Good morning, Griffins. I'm Christian Aguilar, and I'm here with
Logan.
Today is September 9th, and it is an A-Day.
Hello, I'm Lenny Hinkle.
And I'm Kevin Chavez.
And today we're going to be talking about the town hall meeting that was recently held during advisory about the dress code situation. Me and him attended it to basically hear what everything was happening. And some of the key things that we noticed were a lot of the girls at the town hall meeting were thinking that they were being objectified whenever they got dress coded. And Dr. Tate really tried to assure that no matter what they are feeling, he is not objectifying them in any way. And he was saying that if a girl was to get dress coded at our school, it'd be by a female teacher or administrator. And yeah.
So after the whole town hall thing, we asked two students, female students, if we could talk to them and interview them about how they felt of the situation, if they had any more questions about it, if they needed to speak something else that was not said. And we did hear back from a few of them. One of them did say that she agrees what Dr. Tate is saying, and that he's doing his job, and that hopefully everything goes well.
Hi, I'm Kevin Chavez and I'm here with Olivia. And Olivia, I just want to ask you some questions on how you feel of this whole town hall thing. Do you feel like this went well? Do you feel like your answers were, your questions were answered? I want to know your perspective on how this went.
I feel like it went as well as it could with Dr. Tate not being a district board member or something. But I definitely think that the dress code is a little outdated for where we are at this point in time, and it definitely needs some modifications, but Dr. Tate can't change that. So I think kind of bringing it up within the school was really only the first step we could have had compared to what we need to get done for it to actually change something.
Mm-hmm. Do you have any questions concerned to this still that have not been answered?
I think a big concern that I've had is how unfairly enforced the dress code is, whether it be for bigger students. I think the dress code doesn't really help with students' body image and possible mental health issues within that, and yeah. But again, that's not something that Tate can really change.
Yeah.
It just needs to be more fairly enforced if they're going to enforce it at all.
Okay. Well, I want to thank you for having this interview with me. And yeah, thank you.
Hi, I'm Landon, and I'm here with Akira. And basically, Kira, what questions do you still have after this whole event?
I don't have many questions. It's more so I want to go to the district board and try to fix some things that are more outdated. For a lot of us, we can only find crop tops that. We don't have much of a selection besides that. So I think that's about it there.
After this whole, meeting, what more what else do you want to say to district board, I guess?
Honestly, I just want to know if we can get those resolve those questions and problems with the dress code.
Regarding the current dress code, is there anything that besides only finding crop tops, does any of the other current dress code rules make you think about it?
No. All the rest are pretty reasonable.
Okay, so it's just mainly the the torso one,
yeah,
per se. What do you think it should be regarding that?
Wait, what? Rephrase.
What do you think regarding the torso? Not only you have to show your full torso. What do you think that rule should be?
I think since we can only find crop tops and things like that, we should be able to show a little bit, but not ones that come all the way up to here.
I mean, yeah.
Because ones up to there, that's a bit too much.
All right. Well, thank you for your time. Hello, I'm Lenny Hinkle with WGTV, and I'm here with Dr. Tate following the town hall meeting. Basically, how would you summarize what you told everyone today?
Well, first of all, I'm extremely proud of our scholars here at Tonka for their willingness to even sit down and come to the table and have this discussion. We certainly want our scholars to be able to advocate for themselves, and clearly that was done here today. We listened, but I also needed our scholars to get our perspective and hear from us, because there were a lot of misconceptions and myths and rumors being thrown out about the dress code policy. But really, if I had to summarize today, I thought it went well. And I think that now our scholars really understand that, listen, we are part of the North Kansas City School District, and we have policies and procedures that have been set forth by our Board of Education of the North Kansas City School District, and we have to adhere to those. And so we went through that policy kind of line by line, bullet by bullet, and we addressed concerns that students had. I think some of the issue has been resolved, but I do feel in my heart of hearts that there's still some issues that scholars have that they want our district leaders to hear about.
Okay. How do you think after today, like, are you going to do anything to help, I guess, solve more of their concerns?
So what we plan on doing is we're going to debrief as a Winnetonka administrative team, myself and the assistant principals. We're going to sit down, we're going to debrief about this, really this meeting and the things that have taken place over the course of the last week and a half. And we're going to report some of our findings back to district officials. Okay. But then we're also going to provide our faculty and our teachers with some talking points about how we could better address some of the dress code infractions. There needs to be some common language used across the board so that our scholars don't feel like, for example, our female scholars feel that they're being targeted. And what I heard them say is they feel that way because of some things that have been said to them when they've been talked to about their dress code violation. And so we want to give common language, we want some talking points, and we want to address these issues in a way and in a manner that scholars don't feel like, oh, because I'm a girl, I'm being talked to. And I tried to make sure we were clear on that today. We've addressed male students as well that are in violation of the dress code. So I think we just need to get to a point where there's common language across the board. Whether Dr. Tate said it to you or Miss So-and-so said it to you, we both were saying the same language.
Okay, thank you. Yeah, thank you.
Yep, thank you.